Do you find yourself fantasizing about the world's most stunning islands, yet your current financial status doesn't quite match up? Don't fret, there are numerous mesmerizing places that won't strain your budget. Leaving the cost of flights aside, it's highly likely that one of the following island destinations will suit even the humblest of wallets. To secure the most economical deals, consider traveling during off-peak seasons and be inventive with your choices for accommodation, food, and transport. Luckily, these islands often provide budget-friendly alternatives to luxury resorts, such as hostels and homestays. They are also typically easy to explore without a car, whether that's by renting a bike or utilizing public transportation, and boast a wide variety of reasonably priced dining options. Just steer clear the tourist trap restaurants. Believe it or not, you can fully experience most of these islands on less than $100 a day. Plus, you won't feel like you're compromising on the experience, as many of the top attractions and sites often have no admission fee. Grand Bahama Island, the Bahamas. Grand Bahama, the northernmost of the 700 Bahamas Islands, offers a wide range of inexpensive activities in addition to its white sand beaches. It is a cheap adventure to travel to Lucayan National Park, whose breathtaking 40 acres are home to the popular Gold Rock Beach and one of the largest charted underwater cave systems in the world. Lucaya and Fortune beaches are public, i.e., free, so stroll around Port Lucaya Marketplace to see a Junkanu performance during the day and dance to Bahamian music at night. Even hotels under $80 a night are an option. Madeira, Portugal. Madeira is a Portuguese territory known for its craggy mountains, lush landscapes, and world-class wine, despite being closer to the continent of Africa. Hotels can be booked for as little as $85 per night, and visitors can partake in a variety of free activities like walking along the centuries-old irrigation canals or paddling in the natural swimming pools created by the island's volcanic activity at Porto Manes. It makes sense why it has been dubbed Hawaii of Europe. Dominican Republic. Looking for one of the Caribbean's more affordable islands? The Dominican Republic is brimming with inexpensive delights. There are more than 200 beaches to choose from, and many of them are absolutely stunning. Favorites include Playa El Morro, Playa Rincon, Playa Juan Dolio, and Playa Macau. Stroll through Santo Domingo's Zona Colonial, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the city's historic district. Everywhere you turn, there are castles, cathedrals, cobblestone streets, and coffee shops. In the summer, when demand is low, hotels can be booked for as little as $33 per night. Sri Lanka. Even on a tight budget, say, $25 to $50 per person per day, Sri Lanka manages to deliver a top-notch vacation. Start with a tour of a tea factory or go on a tranquil hike through the tea plantations in this South Asian island nation, which is one of the world's top producers of tea. A beautiful and reasonably priced way to see the countryside is to take a train ride through the hills from Kandy to Badulla or from Colombo to Gale. Due to the nation's 830 miles of coastline, there are undoubtedly many beaches. Visit Unawatuna for swimming and sunbathing, Weligama for surfing, or Marissa for whale watching. Koh Tao, Thailand. On Koh Tao in the Gulf of Thailand, sunsets are among the most breathtaking in the world. Many tourists make this free entertainment a nightly ritual, and Sairi Beach is the place to be as the sun sets. Another cost-free visual feast, perhaps? Examining the vibrant murals that make up the island's street art scene. Here, street food will probably only cost a few dollars per meal, and private dorm rooms, with a shared bathroom, may cost as little as $10 per night to stay in. U.S. Virgin Islands. While it may seem like St. Thomas, St. John, and St. Croix, the USVI's three major islands only offer luxurious resort lodging. There is actually a ton of affordable lodging available as well. By camping at Cinnamon Bay Beach and Campground in the Virgin Islands National Park, which includes nearly all of Hassel Island and two-thirds of St. John, visitors can, for example, become one with the area's breathtaking natural beauty. The easternmost point of the United States, Point Udall on St. Croix, is also open to visitors without charge. Additionally, each island has a large number of food stands that serve filling, inexpensive meals in generous portions. Isla Holbox, Mexico. Isla Holbox, which translates to Black Hole, is a budget-friendly island located just north of Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. Its name, which derives from the murky water in the mangroves, should not deter you from visiting the island. Spend your days birdwatching the 350 different species of birds that call the area home, exploring the vibrant architecture, and grabbing seafood and margaritas from the area's popular restaurants. The bioluminescent waters here can be seen when there is no moonlight and a dark sky. Alternatively to renting a golf cart for a few hours, you can explore the compact, walkable town on foot. St. Kitts. Another favorite in the Caribbean, St. Kitts is the most accessible tropical paradise. It shares a nation with Nevis on 2 islands. You could easily spend the entire day enjoying yourself for free at one of the many beaches that offer free access, such as Cockleshell Bay with its view of Nevis, Half Moon Bay for great body surfing, and the secluded Banana Bay with swaying coconut trees. When you're hungry, grab a bite to eat at places like the Coal Pot and Plantastique cuisine. Additionally, Sugar Bay Club and the Royal St. Kitts Hotel offer affordable lodging options. Siargao, Philippines. Siargao is best known for being a surfer's paradise and has prices to match its laid-back atmosphere. One of the best surfing spots in the world is Cloud9 Surf Break. Relax on the white, sandy beaches, rent a surfboard, and learn how to surf from a local instructor. You can also go cliff jumping or swimming in the Magpapunko tidal rock pools. The most affordable lodging options on the island are homestays with local families or dormitory-style hostels. Look for street food stalls that serve up regional cuisine at lunch and dinner. Puerto Rico. This unincorporated U.S. territory is a fantastic way to travel to the Caribbean without a passport and is rich in history and culture. Home rentals offer an affordable alternative to more expensive hotels, and since Old San Juan is a very walkable city, you can avoid renting a car. Visit the historic forts, stroll through the cobblestone streets, and shop for handcrafted mementos. Castle San Cristobal is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Beaches and waterfalls are free to visit, and small eateries and restaurants outside of the tourist areas are ideal for splurging on a meal. Utila, Honduras. Utila can be found in the Bay Islands, which are also the location of some of Honduras's best diving. Whale sharks can also be found year-round in these waters. Utila, which is less developed and even less expensive than Roatan, is renowned for its active nightlife and low prices. Think drinks and food for a few dollars a pop. Additionally, visitors can unwind at Bandu Beach and snorkel the coral reef. If you book on the right days, you can find hotels for less than $100 per night, and some for half that price. Bali, Indonesia. For years, tourists have flocked to Bali because of its natural beauty and low cost of living. Remote workers particularly adore this island for this reason. Many stunning and significant temples can be found in Bali, some of which are open to the public and include Pura Taman Saraswati with its renowned lotus pond. Investigate the vibrant markets where you can find inexpensive souvenirs like clothing and regional crafts. Another well-liked pastime is hiking, which is followed by lounging on the beach's fine, white sand. Look for bed and breakfasts and homestays that cost $10 to $20 per night or mid-range hotels that start at $50 per night. Barbados. Barbados may have a reputation for luring visitors in with opulent resorts, but if you avoid all-inclusive vacation packages and visit during the shoulder season, summer, you can travel there for a very reasonable price. Use the bus system to get around the island rather than renting a car, which is useful for exploring the different neighborhoods. Don't miss other well-known locations like the Barbados Boardwalk, Harrison's Cave, and Animal Flower Cave. There are plenty of local markets and beaches to keep you occupied. Some of the most popular include the picturesque Bathsheba Beach and body surfing-friendly Dover Beach. Koh Rong, Cambodia. For a small portion of the cost of many other tropical islands, can you get unspoiled beaches? On Koh Rong, you'll get exactly that. On Cambodia's second-largest island, there is no shortage of things to do, from mountain biking and jungle trekking, that provide breathtaking views to snorkeling and scuba diving excursions that are teeming with marine life. Kayak or paddleboard through the day's crystal-clear ocean waters, or go nighttime snorkeling with the plankton that emits bioluminescent light. A peaceful place to while away an afternoon is Lonely Beach, as is swimming in one of the many cool waterfalls. Jamaica. While Jamaica has many upscale resorts that can cost a small fortune, there are ways to visit this Caribbean island without breaking the bank. Concentrate on staying in places like guest houses and hostels, which cost just $30 per night, and fill up on street food, which costs just $5 to $10 per meal. Or, if you prefer, you can buy fresh produce at nearby markets and prepare your own meals. Explore inexpensive options on your own, such as the Bob Marley Museum, the Hope Gardens. And the breathtaking Dunn's River Falls and Park, rather than paying for expensive water sports and excursions. Phu Quoc, Vietnam. The largest island in Vietnam is Phu Quoc, which is actually off the coast of Cambodia. Tourists flock to this island to enjoy the miles and miles of white sand beaches that are palm-lined. Renting a bike is the most convenient way to travel the island while visiting the nearby fish markets, food stalls, beaches, and villages. Half of the island is made up of the Phu Quoc National Park, which is home to diverse wildlife and lush vegetation. There are many inexpensive hostels available, but you can also find hotels for about $15 per night. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.